Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Radio Rohan. We want to talk to you today about how to protect yourself in a case of a DUI accident and how to ensure that you have more than enough insurance coverage, plus a special offer to review your policy with you directly for free. We'll be back in just a moment. Thank you for the opportunity to meet with us this week to talk about DUI accidents as the victim. Now, look, I understand that you have seen a few of my videos where we talk about DUI defense and protecting the rights of those individuals accused of a DUI, and I want to make very clear that while my job is to protect the constitutional right of people who have been accused of DUI, we also have a very aggressive practice regarding defending the rights of victims who have been injured because of the negligence of DUI drivers. Now, personal injury practice is very important to us here at Rohan Law. We have dedicated associates that solely handle those personal injury claims, so you'll know that you're getting treatment through an expert that's going to make sure that your rights are protected. Now, today's topic is to discuss how you specifically can protect yourself in the event that you find out that you have been hit by a drunk driver. First off, it's very important that you understand, as we have said many times, please invest in a $100 dash cam that you can buy off Amazon to ensure that there's no debate as to how the accident happened. Having this video is very valuable, and you can show it to the officer right away, clearly demonstrating that the other driver was at fault. The other thing we ask is that you understand that at the moment of the accident, it's a very good idea to take pictures, look around, make sure that you gather any evidence, photographic if possible, of the scene. This will help paint a very clear picture for the jury about the chaos and the suffering that occurred moments after the accident. Lastly, it's important that you make sure that you take the decision ahead of time to purchase the right amount of insurance coverage to protect you. Now, as we've said a couple times on these videos before, 1 out of 7 Atlanta drivers right now is driving without any form of liability insurance to protect you in case they cause the accident. And obviously we want you to make sure that you're driving carefully, slowly, leave plenty of time to get to your various appointments. This can be a very difficult time of year for many people as we rush around to try and get everything done in time. Just take your time, be patient. Make sure you do everything you can to leave enough space in front of you and pay attention to the drivers around you to try and avoid an accident. But oftentimes, you'll find that really there's nothing you could do to avoid an accident if somebody is going to hit you. It's in those instances that you want to make sure that your insurance policy is going to have sufficient coverage to cover your medical expenses, your lost wages, your pain and suffering that was caused by the negligence of another driver. So make sure that you check with your policy and your insurance agent to ensure that you have coverage. This is something that should go on top of anything that the other driver has. That you have MedPay coverage. That'll take care of some of the medical bills so that you don't have to lose out on that money from the policy limits. Lastly, what we want to offer you today is the opportunity to review your insurance policy for free and make sure that despite all that legalese, you have the appropriate level of insurance coverage for your economic situation. Now, while we understand these are additional coverages for and MedPay, the reality is that they can often be obtained very economically. This is something that a few dollars of investment per month could save you thousands of dollars in heartache and medical bills in the future. So today, grab your policy, scan it to us, and email it to me at info@rohanlawpc.com. Again, that's info@rohanlawpc.com, and let us take an opportunity to review your policy for you. This is absolutely free, no cost. We just want to make sure that in the event you might call us at some point in the future, should you find yourself in this situation, that you're going to have adequate insurance coverage. Moments before we took to air today to record this, I got this very exact phone call. So someone woke up this morning, did not plan on having their life turned upside down, and they were hit by a drunk driver, suffered a fractured arm, and they now need to have surgery. This is a situation where the cost is going to far exceed the statutory minimums that the state of Georgia requires. So please, take the time to go grab your policy now, pull it out, scan it, and email it to info@rohanlawpc.com. This does qualify as a consultation, so all the information is privileged. We won't be sharing it with anybody. We won't be using it for any nefarious purposes. I just want to make sure that everybody that I talk to and come in contact with through these videos that may one day come to me in that situation has the insurance coverage they need so that we can maximize your recovery. Thank you for taking time to listen to us today. Please take a brief moment to share this with all of your friends and family. This is very important information that they need to know as well. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Find us on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes. Make sure you catch our program each week so that we have the chance to share with you the knowledge that we've learned over 20 years of defending individuals just like you. Thank you and have a good night.